Hi and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Felicia here with another video. If you are new to my channel, hi and welcome. If you are a regular subscriber, hey and welcome back. So I know this is a little different than what y'all used to seeing. Your girl then ate dinner, took her shower, and she got ready to relax. But I wanted to do this video really quick before, the night was out. So one thing that I want to start with is, first and foremost, I want to start doing 2 videos a week. So you'll get a video on Monday, which will be my hair, beauty, makeup, fashion, all of that good stuff. But I also want to do a video for Wednesdays that's a little bit more on this level, where it's laid back, more conversation style. So those videos won't have a big production, and it'll be easier for me to edit and just put it out there and maybe type up a quick blog post to go with it. If you're not following my blog, all of that, the link is in my description. You can check me out. I have a blog, podcast, and of course the channel. And make sure that you're also following me on Instagram. So the first video that I was going to do, like I said, I want to keep these videos real low key, real easy. So I initially started with a tips for maintaining red hair, but I thought about it and I was like, okay, I did color my hair and it is a little red, but it's not that bold red. And it kind of just looked crazy, me sitting up there with almost brown hair, telling people how to maintain red hair. So I scratched that, but I still wanted something to post today. I was on YouTube today, and another YouTuber did a video that I thought was really cool and cute, and so I wanted to do it. Teshia Wallace, I hope I'm saying your name right. Whoo, child. She did a video that she saw someone else do where they talked about their positive and negatives of their zodiac traits. So I thought that would be cool, something quick and easy to do that's also fun. I did something similar like that too on my blog, and so I'll try to find that and put that in the description box. And I'm hoping that what I say today, because I know I did that blog post a while ago, I'm hoping that those two are still kind of in the same boat. I mean, I'm talking about myself, so I don't think it would change that much. I don't know. We'll see. But I am a Gemini. I am a June Gemini. And for those who don't know, Geminis, I don't know if it say it on here. So I'm looking at this website. It's Gemini Speaks. Haha. I was looking to see if she had, I don't even know if this is a she, if they put like the facts about Geminis. And it don't look like they do. So let me look that up real quick. I'm going to save that because I do want to use that. Like I said, I am a June Gemini. Gemini is between May 21st and June 21st. So it's Gemini's after Taurus and before Cancer. We're in the middle. So that's it. Some famous Geminis are, of course, Kanye West, Angelina Jolie, Marilyn Monroe, Prince, Johnny Depp. It's a few known Geminis. Morgan Freeman, Venus Williams, like I said, Prince is a Gemini, Naomi Campbell. Yeah, so it's a nice little lineup. Patti LaBelle is a Gemini. Patty. I love Miss Patty. Auntie Patty is what I call her. So yeah, those are a few well-known Geminis. So let's talk about the traits. So it says on the GenishaSpeaks.com, it says Geminis are social, talkative. We're the third of the zodiac sign. We are typically passionate yet easygoing. who are always down for an adventure or intellectual conversation. True. We are ruled by Mercury, which makes them fast, witty, and super into communications. So it says our personality is very fun, but like every star Gemini has weakness. True. So let's see. So let's start with the positive traits and then do the negative traits, and I'll see if I have any of those traits, if it's true, if it's false, we'll see if I agree or not. So first positive trait is flexible. It says Gemini, being a mutable sign, are adaptable and flexible by nature. Gemini is always prepared for change, whether it is beneficial for them or not. They know how to fit themselves in any situation. That is true. I'm the type of person where I'm not gonna say that I'm like excited about change. Sometimes I do get some anxiety when it comes to change, or I do have a little of I don't know about that when it comes to change. However, I do believe that I am very adaptable. So once I can get out of my own feelings, I can kind of just get into the program and fit in any and everywhere. So real quick, as I was editing, I noticed that I forgot a positive trait, and that is funny. So it says that the Gemini has a sharp wit, and they are well known for their extreme dry and sarcastic sense of humor. Their jokes might fly right over people's head of some, but those that can actually keep up with their train of thought often find them hilarious. So I have been told that I'm funny. I am known for being very shady and petty. It is what it is. I mean, I know that I can be very blunt, I can be very honest, and I do know how to make that a joke. I know how to be, I can make it funny. Sometimes I'm trying to be, sometimes I'm not. My facial expressions, people laugh at my facial expressions. They say that, my face says a lot. So, yeah, I know that I've been told that I'm funny. Oftentimes, when I'm not even trying to be funny, I know that my facial expressions get me in a world of trouble. And I also know that I can be dry. My shade is real, and my petty is with a lot of tea. Enthusiastic Geminis. Gemini individuals are enthusiastic and full of life and always crave for accomplishing new and interesting things. However, their enthusiasm is infectious at times. Enthusiastic. I like to have fun. I like to be social. I like for everybody around me to get along. I am that type of person that's like, oh, you like to do this? Well, you should be my friend that does that. I am that person. I don't know if that falls into that, but we'll see. Smart. The reason Geminis have always have interesting things to say is that they're highly smart and intelligent. They're inquisitive, so they love to learn. True. You'll often find Gemini with a book in their hands. I am the Google Queen. I stay on Google. I stay on Pinterest. I do love to read. And one of my favorite subjects is history. I love history. Even to this day, I'll watch a documentary. I'll watch a historical movie. Those are kind of my favorites. And I do think that the reason that Geminis come off as smart and intelligent is we have the ability to find out information and we can regurgitate it or explain it to somebody else like we've known it our whole lives when we've only known it maybe 10 seconds, 10 minutes. But we can read it, understand it, and then explain it to somebody else like we've always known it. I think that's also a part of us being great communicators. So it kind of works hand in hand. So, last thing they said for positive is versatile. They are the most versatile people you will find around. They are capable of handling multiple things at a time. The multitasking quality of Gemini helps them indulge in many things and balance them all. Now, I do believe we're versatile because we're very adaptable, so we can kind of fit in and get in where we, anywhere, in any situation, we can work around that. The whole multitasking thing, Geminis can do a lot of things, but I don't know. When I think of multitasking, I'm thinking about you doing this right here. You got this going on right there. You got this going on. I could do a lot of things at one time. Well, I'm not going to say, I could do a lot of different things, but I like to do those things in an order. So it has to be some type of sequence. Let me focus on this, get this done, then I'll move to that. If it's a situation where I'm focusing on one thing and it's starting to become complicated or challenging, I do know how to step away from it, work on something else for a little bit, and then get back to it. So I guess you can say multitasking, because I'm thinking about when I'm at work and I feel like I don't get a lot done throughout the day because I be goofing off. I'm on social media, watching stuff on YouTube and Netflix, don't tell nobody, doing a little online shopping. All of that, had to whisper that. So, but I'm also still getting everything I need done for the day. I'm usually done what I have to do for my department and my job. I usually have a certain time to get things done, and I'm usually done with everything before my deadline. So, I guess, I guess. So, negative traits. Okay. First thing is superficial. Gemini individuals are superficial in every aspect. Please tell me they love limelight, false, and often place too much value on superficial things, false. They don't often delve deep enough, and as a result, misjudge people and situations based on superficial information. Partially true. I will say that I have been guilty of judging people by their appearance, how they come off, or things like that. I have formed a judgment off of a person, off people like that. So in that way, yes, that can make me appear superficial. But I really don't care about brand names or having like the most expensive or fancy things and stuff like that. So in that nature, no. But I can and I have been very judgmental and judge people based off of their appearance. Lack of directions. Gemini individuals are inconsistent. One day they're happy, the next is complicated. Their moods can change at the drop of a hat. Because of the duality of Geminis, they constantly question their decisions, assuming they've managed to actually make one. Ooh, the shade at the end. So, this is partially true. As far as the inconsistent, I struggle with that. I am trying to work on it. That is something that I'm working on. Is being more consistent. Hence the reason why I've been trying to get these videos out. And my mood does change fast. Like, I can be good, and then like that, I could be like, fuck everybody. Like, that's my mood. It get like that. Or I could just be like, I don't want to be bothered. I'm good. And just recently dealing with death and grief, I've really noticed my mood changes like that. Like, I can be good, and then a thought or something can happen, and I'm like just closed off and down. So Yeah, I don't know if I would say lack of direction though, because once a Gemini has made their mind up about something, they are strong on it, they're gung ho, and they are focused on that. So I don't know if I would say lack of direction. I would just say we tend to have a lot of directions. But they all seem to meet. See what I did there? Bad decision making skills due to their intelligence. Now that don't even make sense. You're going to start off saying bad decision making skills, but say due to their intelligence. Okay. Geminis can be overly analytical, which can lead to indecisiveness. They can also be fast and nervous about decisions, especially big decisions like moving or changing careers. I partially agree. I can make my mind up on something, and this is getting too tight. So I can make my mind up about something. I can research, I can look it up, I can go it over, I can decide, have my mind made that this is what I'm going to do. And then when it's time to actually do it, I'll be like, I don't know. So, bad decision making. And I've been in situations where I've made decisions and was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. And then once it's done, I'm gonna be like, I shouldn't have did this. So, we're not the best. We are very, I can't never think of this word, but we're quick. Like, we're quick to just jump on a gun and do something. And I can never think of the words, but we do a lot of stuff out of the blue. If you can tell me what the word is, because I'm drawing a blank, but that's us. Like, I'll do something out of the blue. And sometimes I think I make my best decisions that way. Like, this is what I want to do. I go and do it, get it done, and I'm like, boom. Sometimes it does. It can smack me in the face, but I feel like if I think about it and I ponder on it, that's when it turns out to be good intentions, bad turnout. Lack of seriousness. Geminis lack seriousness. Gemini people do not take life seriously. Gemini individuals act very childish sometimes. So, I'm going to say that is partially true. We're silly. We're silly and we're silly and we just, I feel like, I know I can say I'm very seriously and I don't take life so serious that it bogs you down. I think that the reason we have that lack of seriousness is because we're so enthusiastic and positive. We try to see things, or I know I do. I try to see the positive in things. What was that? I try to see the positive in things, and I don't take things so seriously. I also have a tendency of simplifying things. So I can see that, and if things, I can find the funny. I have a way of finding the funny in the most oddest times sometimes. I don't know if that's a defense mechanism for me or if that's just the way I deal, but I can find the funny in something. And if I can't, then that means I'm just out. I've checked out. Anxious. Geminis tend to get overly anxious about any important event of their life, and this is the reason that they aren't able to perform their best under pressure. This is true. I do have a tendency of becoming anxious. I don't like I can easily become overwhelmed. Performing under pressure, I feel like I can pull it out. I can pull through under pressure, but I also know that depending on what it is, if my anxiety is, if I'm too overwhelmed, it's just I need a moment. And usually that moment doesn't take a long time. I just need a moment to regather. Like I said, if I'm dealing with something that is challenging, I need a moment to step away from it, focus on something else. I like to call it positive distractions. Get my mind off of it, kind of rewire, and then I can get back to it. Same thing with performance and something like that. Like, if I am overwhelmed and it's a lot, I just need a moment to gather myself, and then I can perform. But yes, I am easily overwhelmed. I don't say I have, I can, I don't want to say I suffer from anxiety, but I do deal with anxiety. And I've noticed it more, I guess, because they put like a name and an understanding to it, that I get it more now, because I've had moments in the past where I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what is going on? And now when I know, I'm like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. My anxiety is kicking in. This is what's going on. And I know to retreat. So, yeah, I think that is it. I think they were kind of on the money. I can agree with these traits. Even the negative ones, I mean, we all have a good and bad. And being that I'm a Gemini, we're already dual-sided anyway. So I agree with all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is time for me to unwind and relax. But like I said, I want to do more videos like this. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what your zodiac sign is. Let me know if you know some Geminis. And if any of these traits that I shared, be gentle with us. Be gentle. But let me know how you feel about Geminis. If you know anybody that's a Gemini and if they have these traits. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed.